Welcome to Malabar College of Engineering and Technology online classes. I am here with Transportation Engineering 1. Today we discussed about the problems of airport engineering. The following data refers to the proposed longitudinal section of runway. End to end of runway 0 to 5 chains, the gradient of that is plus 1%. 5 to 15 chains minus 1%. 15 to 30 chains plus 0.8%. 30 to 40 chains plus 0.2%. The chain length is 20 meter. Determine the total length of runway and effective gradient of runway. The given points are chain lengths and gradient. The chain length also given 20 meter. We consider the 5 points A, B, C, D, E. A to B is 0 to 5 chain distance. B to C 5 to 15 chain distance. C to D 15 to 30 chain difference. Then D to E 30 to 40 chains difference. Then we calculate the chain length in meter, that is 5 minus 0. A to B 5 minus 0, 5 chains into 20 meter. That is chain length is 20 meter. So 5 into 20 is equal to 100 meter. Then consider the point B to C. The difference 15 minus 5 is equal to 10 into 20 is equal to 200 meter. Then consider point C to D. The difference is 30 minus 15, that is equal to 15 into chain length 20 is equal to 300 meter. Then consider D to E. The difference is 40 minus 30, that is equal to 10 into 20 is equal to 200 meter. Then consider 2 points A to B. The gradient is plus 1%, that is increasing gradient. Then consider the increasing gradient A to B. There is horizontal difference and vertical difference. The horizontal difference is x and vertical difference is y. The horizontal distance is A to B is 100 meter. Then tan theta is equal to y by x. Y is equal to x tan theta. Substituting the values, x is equal to 100 meter into tan theta is the gradient plus 1%, that is equal to plus 1 by 100, that is equal to 1 meter. Okay. The point B is 1 meter above A. Okay. Then we consider the point A, the level at the atom line, the atom at point A is 100 meter. Then the level at B is 100 plus 1 meter, that is equal to 101 meter. Then consider point B to C. Gradient is minus 1%, that means decreasing gradient B to C. The horizontal distance is 200 and vertical distance y. Tan theta is equal to y by x. Y is equal to x into tan theta. Here tan theta is minus 1%, so minus 1 by 100. Substituting the values, 200 into minus 1 by 100, that is equal to minus 2 meter. The difference between B and C is 2 meter. That is, the point C is below B, 2 meter below B. Level of C is equal to 101 minus 2. 101 is level at B minus 2 meter, that is equal to 99. Here the point C is equal to 99. Then consider the point C and D. The gradient is plus 0.8%. That is, the x distance is 300 meter and y difference is y. Then tan theta is equal to y by x. Y is equal to x tan theta. Then substituting the values, 300 into plus 0.8%, that is plus 0.8 by 100, that is equal to 2.4 meter, which means the point D is 2.4 meter above C. The level at D is 99 plus 2.4. 99 is the level at C plus 2.4 is equal to 101.4. Then consider the points D to E. The gradient is plus 0.2%. That is increasing gradient. So D to E. Then consider horizontal distance x is equal to 200 and y is the vertical distance. Tan theta is equal to y by x. Y is equal to x tan theta. Then substituting the values, x is equal to 200 and tan theta is equal to plus 2%. That is plus 2 by 100. Then that is equal to 0.4 meter. Which means the point D is 0.4 meter below E. That is the point E is 0.4 meter above D. The level of D is equal to 101.4 plus 0.4. Sorry, the level of E is equal to 101.4 plus 0.4. That is equal to 101.8 meter. The figure showing the level difference. A is 100 and B 101, C is 99, D is 101.4, E is 101.8. The total length of runway is equal to 100 plus 200 plus 300 plus 200. That is the total distance, horizontal distance. That is equal to 800 meter. Then maximum elevation difference is equal to, the maximum elevation is equal to at the point E 101.8 and minimum is point C, that is 99. 101.8 minus 99 is equal to 2.8 meter. Then we calculate the effective gradient. Effective gradient is the 2.8. That means maximum elevation divided by length of runway into 100. Effective gradient is equal to 2.8 divided by 800 into 100. That is equal to 0.35%. Then we move on to next problem. The length of runway under standard condition is 1620. The airport site has an elevation of 270 meter. Its reference temperature 32.94 degree. If runway is to be constructed at a effective gradient of 0.2%, determine the corrected runway length. Okay, the given data are standard condition runway length at standard condition 1620 and elevation, airport elevation 270 meter, reference temperature 32.94 degrees Celsius and effective gradient plus 0.2%. Then we find out the corrected runway length. We have three corrections: correction for elevation, correction for temperature and correction for gradient. Okay, first is correction for elevation. Basic runway length is equal to 1620 and correction for elevation is equal to 7% of elevation per 300 meter of basic runway length. Correction for elevation C is equal to 7% of elevation per 300 meter into for basic runway length. Okay, that is equal to 7 by 100 into 270 by 300 into 1620. The elevation is 270 and the basic runway length is 1620. That is equal to 102.06 meter. That is approximately equal to 102 or 103. Here 102 meter. Then corrected length is equal to 102 plus 1620. The basic runway length plus the correction 102. That is equal to 1722. The runway length after correction for elevation is equal to 1722 meter. The correction for temperature. It is increased at a rate of 1% for every 1 degree rise of airport reference temperature above the standard atmospheric temperature at that elevation. Airport reference temperature is equal to 32.94 degrees Celsius. Standard atmospheric temperature is equal to 15 degree minus 6.5 degree into elevation of airport divided by 1000. Substituting the values, 15 minus 6.5 into elevation of airport is 270 divided by 1000. That is equal to 13.245. That is the standard atmospheric temperature. Then find out the difference between standard atmospheric temperature and airport reference temperature, that is equal to 32.94 minus 13.245, that is equal to 19.695 degree Celsius. Then correction for temperature is equal to 1 by 100 into difference in temperature into elevation runway length, that is 1% of difference in temperature for runway length, that is 1 by 100 into difference in temperature 19.695 into runway length after correction for elevation, that is equal to 1722, that is equal to 339.1479 meter. Then approximate to 339 meter. Then the corrected length is equal to 1722 plus 339. 1722 means the length after correction for elevation plus correction for temperature is equal to 2061 meter. 2061 meter. Then a check combined correction. Combined correction is equal to 102 plus 339. 102 means the correction after correction for elevation plus correction for temperature, that is equal to 441. Percentage increase is equal to the combined correction divided by basic runway length into 100. Here we using the basic runway length, that is equal to 27.22%. It is less than 35%. Hence the correction is okay. That is the correction for elevation plus correction for temperature is equal to should be less than 35%. Third correction, correction for gradient. Effective gradient is equal to plus 0.2%. It is increased at a rate of 20% for 1% of effective gradient. That is CG is equal to correction for gradient is equal to 20% of 20 by 100 into effective gradient for 1% of effective gradient. Effective gradient divided by 1 into basic runway length. That is the runway length after the correction, combined correction. 2061. Then substituting the values we get 82.44 meter. The corrected length is 2061 plus 82, that is equal to 2143 meter. Here we do the corrections for elevation first, then temperature and gradient. The order is keeping in mind. Thank you.